Thanks for joining us today. We're on Brenda K, and we've got Lisa, and we're talking stages. Don't go away. Welcome to Real Estate with Brenda K. We've got our stager here with us today, visiting again, Lisa Beaupré. And today we're going to talk about the make or break rooms of getting a house ready. And I think that's one of the things we haven't talked about is when we talk about staging, it's not every room in your house that has to be staged. And we have a saying, kitchens and bathrooms make or break a sale.
Big time.
Big time. Yeah. So let's talk about that.
So yeah, kitchens and bathrooms, people really like these little upgrades that you can do to them, right? If your house is 20, 30 years old and it's tired looking, obviously the fresh paint is key number one. Fresh tile in your bathroom or your tub.
Yeah.
Changing countertop makes a huge difference. And changing your light fixtures. You have the old brass light fixtures and stuff like that. Will make a big difference.
That's true, because like you said, your cabinets, I was in one today, the cabinets were oak and they were painted. They had done a very nice job, which is another thing, like if you're a good painter, do your cabinets, but if you're not a good painter, hire someone to do your cabinets.
That's the other thing, you know, I will meet some clients that are really hands-on and they're very good at what they're doing, and some are trying to do it themselves to save cost, and it ends up costing them even more money because it's not done properly, and it's just not showing well. Yeah. So be very careful, even though you're watching on TV all these DIY,
yeah, I know.
And then all of a sudden I've seen some pretty nasty renos that I was like, oh, it's sad. It's disappointing because if it was done right. And it's always good, like, again, the stager, the person, you don't have to do everything that I recommend. I'm going to go in, I'll give you the recommendations, and then you decide how far you want to go with it, right? Based on your price point, where do you want to go with this, right? And when we look at these pictures, there's one, he wanted a certain price point for his house, and the realtor was saying, you're not going to get it. And that's where he decided, I'm going to get my price point.
Yeah.
And he got above.
Yeah. So. And we're like here, you know, we're very much kitchen people too, you know, and like you said, do it yourself. Just to jump back to the do it yourself. If somebody's not able to do it themselves, you have painters, electricians. I mean, I call it my crew. I have my crew too.
Yeah.
But you
we use a lot of the same people here and there, but you know, I can be the project manager. A lot of the homes that I've staged this year is people owning a second property and they've been renting it out for so many years, and now they want to put it on the market. They don't live in town. They give me the key, and I can project manage the whole thing, and you know, help them choose the countertop, because they're like, I don't know what countertop to choose. Yeah. Sometimes I'll have clients and they think because they need to upgrade their countertop that they have to go with a hard surface countertop.
No,
and their price point, I'm going to say no, as long as it's updated and freshened up, not pink or.
Well, that's what I started to say this morning. I was in one. They did a beautiful job painting the cabinets, but they did not change the paint countertop. So that was the advice. You know, and it's probably going to cost them $800 to change that. But it makes you think, you walk in the house and go 1980, you know, you have that time frame of when, you know, when everything was in style there. And what about things like faucets or
that too makes a huge difference, right? And when we're freshly painting, the other one that's an eyesore that people are not paying attention, they'll freshly paint, but the plates, the outlets are yellow. Never been changed, right?
True.
So all of a sudden you got fresh paint and you got these outlets that are just popping out.
Yeah.
Or the heaters are rusted out.
Yeah.
Sometimes those can be just freshly painted, or an upgrade on the heater.
Yeah.
Can be.
Heaters really aren't that much if you want to upgrade the electric heaters. I know before we sold our last home, we sold it about 8 years ago now, and it was electric heat, built in 1990. And David went and got the new, not only were they white, but they were the new look too. And it completely changed the look of the room. Let's take a peek here. We've got one of a bathroom here, an older vanity, and you were saying just about the colors and some of the things on the wall.
This is a pretty much brand new home that they lived in for maybe 3 years, and they were relocating, and they agreed on the freshly painted, and just looking at the stuff on the walls just doesn't add value to it, and just refreshing it. We freshly painted it.
Look at that.
They upgraded the light fixtures. I think all we did, if I go back to this one, is they had the bell shape.
Yeah.
I think we actually kept the same light fixtures. We just changed the glass to them, just to give them, and just adding a little bit of greenery, a few white towels, just made that bathroom look so much fresher and brighter.
Just made it shine.
Oh yeah.
Let's take a peek. One here we've got of a kitchen, eating area.
So
we're going to show a before and after you're going to love.
And I do apologize. My angle is me taking pictures when I go in, and then we have the professional photographer coming in, and sometimes
taking
I'm trying to find
angles.
the same angle. So here, the clay color. This is your patio
door going out.
Yeah, and very dark.
Standing in the kitchen, looking at your eating area.
Exactly.
Here.
So if we go
take the next one,
and
wow, there's no comparison.
It's just completely changed. Yeah.
So you've taken the drapes, changed the color of there's the same door we were just looking at.
Yeah, that's the same
that
door.
looked that dark.
Yeah, we changed. We put some. Got rid of the curtains, and we put a blind instead.
Yeah.
We didn't know how fast they were going to sell, and there's neighbors there, so they definitely wanted something on the window. So we went ahead with that. A lot of times, curtains are, if they're not, it's not a privacy room. If the curtains are darkening the room too much, we just take them off completely.
All right. Let's look at two pictures together, and that you can really see the transformation here. This is that kitchen, right?
Yeah. So when I went for this consultation, we had a huge to-do of what to do, and then we talked about the price point of the house, and there was only so much in the budget, right? So we did what we could. So what we did is the owner was very meticulous, could do great work, so he painted the cabinets. I did not get my wish on this one. I was insisting on a white kitchen. It was going to require him too much work, so guess what? He did such a great job that it turned out really nice.
Yeah.
We changed the countertop. We added a backsplash to this house. We got someone to custom make that island for them, but it was all very cost efficient. We didn't go crazy in any of the expenses. The light fixture, I think, we went and shopped at Wayfair online, and we can be quite creative on that.
So you could really see what an amazing difference that made. And with that gentleman there, he really wanted a certain price point for his house. Everything with the old bland kitchens around him were selling for what, $10,000 or $15,000 lower than what he wanted. And he did his, and he sold, and he got his price.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes a huge difference.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
And, you know, the other thing, too, sometimes brightening up, taking the old curtains down and putting the blinds down. From, you know, back in the, I know I'm a little bit older than you are, so back in the day, curtains, you know, we all had curtains on our windows. That's not a big thing anymore.
No.
No.
No, and they can definitely darken the room. It's crazy. So
Yeah.
even sometimes just having that little valance at the top.
Yeah.
It doesn't provide privacy, but it always, I always say, shortens up. It darkens the room. You just take that little valance out, and oh my God,
what a
brightness.
difference. What a difference.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much again for joining us, talking about kitchens and bathroom. We know we're Maritimers, so we're kitchen party people.
Yeah.
We're kitchen us. We do everything. Thank you so much for joining us on Real Estate with Brenda K. And maybe you're not selling. Maybe you're just thinking, I'd kind of like to change some stuff up in my house. You do that? Lisa would do that for you. I'm Brenda K. Thanks so much for joining us on Halifax Real Estate with Brenda K. If you like what you see, please subscribe to our channel. We're going to have lots. 8 seasons. It's 8 seasons.
That's awesome.
I'm excited. Cheers. See you next time.